believe that's going to be today with Daniel Harris. Has Daniel joined us?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, brilliant.
Can you hear me?
Daniel, do you want to ask your question?
If one of your employees wants to re-enable my camera, that would be great. Thank you. It's been disabled. Thank you.
Chris, do we know what's going on there? Daniel, they don't appear to have you come up when you were talking. Oh. I don't really know what to say.
Yeah, they're doing something.
Chris, is there anything that you can do there? Daniel, we are looking into this. Just
hang on. Here we go. Brilliant. Thank you so much. Brilliant.
All right, fire ahead, please.
Thank you. Following allegations of poor management in recent reviews left on the HR website Glassdoor, can you please provide the workforce equality data for managers within housing? And that's in order to understand the full equality dynamics within that department. Thank you.
Thank you, Daniel, for your question, and thank you for persevering with this line of inquiry. The workforce equalities information for the council, along with our fair and inclusive comments and action plans, are published in full on the council's website. And what I'm going to do is make sure that we get the written response to you so you can have a proper look at that. The equalities data sets out how the council is tackling inequality, how progress is measured in relation to implementing the fair and inclusive action plan, which you'll be familiar with. The data includes the directorate data you've requested, breaking down the numbers of staff by ethnic origin, sexual orientation, disability, religion, and sex, as well as the percentage of the workforce in each pay band, and contract type by protected characteristic. I'd also like to take this opportunity to mention that we do, of course, have a whistleblowing policy that enables any member of the public, any member of staff, present or past, or elected members to raise concerns or complaints. If employees have concerns regarding employment matters, there are obviously recognised informal and formal channels of communication for those matters to be raised, not least through their trade union. I want to be clear as an administration and as an organisation that we're committed to creating a more diverse, a more equal and a more welcoming organisation. The report that I just talked about also sets out the actions taken to tackle inequality in the last year and then what we're going to be doing in the near future as well. The list is too many, and that's why I'll send the full web link and so on over to you. But for example, it includes things like the delivery of mandatory fair and inclusive briefings to around 3,000 staff and senior leaders, holding BME wellbeing listening workshops. We've recruited a new HR diversity recruitment position. We've implemented a new process to check compliance with recruitment training, which includes developing a positive action development programme to support staff from underrepresented groups to progress, and increasing our communications to staff about where to report issues and where they can get support. Daniel, do you have a supplementary question, please? Thank you.
Thank you for that information, very useful, and I do. So I just want to make it quite clear, obviously my original question was heavily amended, and the actual review itself, it talks about no respect and looked down upon. It talks about constant talking behind your back. It says avoid like the plague. Managers have no idea what they're doing. You get no training or support. Fire all your friends. Employ people who have a basic work ethic. Educate yourselves on white privilege. Now, obviously, my concern about that review is, well, actually, I'll just go into it. Is this institution-wide white privilege or just an issue within the housing management department? Thank you.
Daniel, obviously, as I was trying to say with the answer to the first question, I can't respond on specific staff queries, as you would be able to tell. And I know that that's a source of frustration for you. I hope I've been able to lay out that the council takes seriously the allegations. I've read the allegations as well that you said, so I am familiar with them, and that's why I did flag up things like the whistleblowing policy, and that former employees as well as current ones can flag as well. Apart from that, I'm afraid that's the limit of my question, and